Murray, when you're out there racking up the touches, were you aware of how well it was going? Did you have a sense of the occasion?
Not really. Didn't really know how many touches I had, but yeah, I was just trying to focus on my role and do my thing. And yeah, at the end of the game, it was a bit of a surprise when they told me I had 34.
You got the big cheer, even pre-game when you were announced on the big screen, and then every touch, it felt like the crowd was getting up. Were you sort of aware of how much excitement?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I felt like loved and supported, which is good. Like in your first game, you want to feel like a part of it, and yeah, it made it a bit easier.
Did it exceed even your own expectations, dreams, what you were hoping for?
Yeah, it did. I got really good advice before the game just to make the most of it. Like when I was running out, to look around, enjoy it. So yeah, that really helped me like settle in, because you only debut once, so that made it really good. And yeah, then I was just enjoyed and focused on the footy from there.
North Melbourne cult figure, how does that sit with you?
I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, it's cool.
And a new deal for you? Can you just
Yeah.
talk us through that?
Yeah, that's really exciting. Signed an extra 2 years. Yeah, so I worked through that last week with the managers, and yeah, I'm really excited to be here for as long as possible, hopefully. Yeah, it's a great club. I love the boys, and the whole playing group and the coaching staff, and yeah, I'm excited.
What is it about this club that's convinced you that your future is here?
Yeah, well, just the whole young group. Feels like there's a great vibe around the place as well. Everyone's working really hard to drive the group forward and try and reach success as soon as possible. So yeah, I want to be a part of that.
Has there been one thing that's jumped out at you in your first 4 or 5 months as an AFL footballer that you may not have expected, or something that's hit you between the eyes that you weren't expecting?
Not really. I've loved like the training element of it, like doing extras when you can, and a few boys have really helped me with that. Like Jai, he's a massive trainer, so I've tried to follow him and learn as much as I can from him as well. And another one's probably like leadership, how much goes into like caring for your teammates and getting the most out of the group. So that's something I've learned a lot as well.
Quite a light session for you today. Was that just something pre-planned, or is there any niggles just heading into the
Nah, it's not too bad. I just had a little sore foot, which we're just managing this week, but I'll be fine. Train Thursday and be all good.
Too many kicks, it sounds like. But,
Nah, if it was on the left foot, didn't have many on that.
Did that role you had on the weekend, that's what
Yeah.
you're probably expecting from you this week? If you like.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's where I'll probably start. But yeah, I'm just keeping an open mind to whatever Clarko wants, and I'll play wherever.
Do you think we could expect to see you get more midfield time down the track in this season?
This season, I'm not too sure. Probably forward's the other one that I'm most likely to play. Maybe a little bit of midfield time, but yeah, like I said, I'm open to anything.
Were you expecting to play that halfback role when you were drafted and through the early part of the preseason?
Nah, definitely not when I was drafted, because didn't really play it at all last year or anything. But I played it a few years ago for like a half or something, and actually raised I suggested it to my coach last year, and he said, "Nah, don't worry, just stay forward." So when Clarko did mention it, I was kind of open to it, and liked the idea and was excited by it. So yeah, I was happy to play it.
How close to the game was that call made? Like obviously training
Yeah.
both positions, but how close?
I only found out the Tuesday when I got told that I was playing, but I was training with the backs for probably a week before.
Nick Dacos really made a name for himself in that position in his first season. Is that
Yeah.
sort of someone that you look to, for inspiration? and
Yeah,
stuff?
definitely. I've watched a bit of his vision recently, and that's kind of how Clarko introduced the idea to me. He said maybe do something similar to what he did last year, because he's a freak player and really helped his transition into the game. So yeah, that's something Clarko was looking at.
Now you're a Rising Star nominee, so now naturally you go on and take the whole thing out.
Oh, I'm not too sure. We'll see how we go. Just focus on every week, trying to play my best, play my role, and then we'll see what happens.
You'll have a few good competitors, Cam McKenzie and Will Ashcroft.
Yeah.
You'll be all close mates. Did you have any messages from them after the weekend? How they were?
Not after, but we wished each other all good luck, and well done on the debut. Their star players. Cam was unbelievable in the first quarter. Yeah, so I got a bit worried at quarter time, but yeah, I'm sure they'll get nominees really quickly.
Have you had a moment to reflect on the entire week and the enormity of everything and what you've achieved and how it all panned out?
Yeah, a little bit, not too much. Kind of just enjoying it now, and yeah, kind of got to focus on Fremantle this week. Kind of got to put this behind me and just focus on that now.
How many texts do you get after the game?
Oh, a lot. Haven't got to them all yet. Probably take a few days, but yeah, like I felt the support from everyone, and it's been great.
Have you had any sort of North Melbourne legends or anyone like that reach out to you that means a lot?
A few people reached out. Ricky Ponting was one. I saw a tweet. That was pretty cool to see that, and then a few players from other clubs, like star players, which was it was cool to see.
Are you much of a footy head? Do you watch? You said you watched the first
Yeah.
quarter of Canberra. Were you watch your close mates and other draftees?
Yeah.
Do you watch much over the weekend?
Yeah, I watch most games. Big footy head, love it. Watch a lot of Vision, so yeah.
What did you think last year? Can you recall what you thought like watching Nick Dacos play at halfback and sort of the impact he had and
Yeah.
what he, you would have played against him as a junior, but mostly as a midfielder, but seeing what he did at halfback. Can you recall that?
Yeah, just how much freedom he played with, and how good he was at starting their offense and playing with like that freedom and using his decision making, composure. So that's something I try to implement when I played there.
Was that? I mean, there's a lot of moments. Like one where Griffin Lowe took a mark in the back line and just run past him. And
Yeah.
get the handball off him. That is, you're only new in the system.
Yeah.
The confidence required to demand the ball off your teammates and play that.
Yeah, that's a funny one because Griff before the game he came up to me. He's like, whenever you're running past for a handball, I'll just give it. I'm like, he's like, no matter what. I'm like, maybe not no matter what. He goes, nah, no matter what. So when I ran past, I knew I was getting it. So yeah, like him and everyone else down the back line, they gave me so much confidence to just do my thing and yeah, it really helped.